that's the king of the mountain for you. She did the one thing no one in the of in the enemy army expected: destroy everything through brute force. Although technically it wasn't really brute force per se, but it was like a bullet penetrating everything that it came across. Once again showing that Yontawa is indeed the king of the mountains. Still though, with this, two of the relatives of the Quarong king is dead. The only one left is the ruthless one, and it's very unlikely we'll see his death anytime soon. So yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, this is the Anger Enemy Fan, the Despair Reviewer, chapter 566 of the Kingdom chapter. And yeah, Yontawa managed to temporarily break through the barricade, but that doesn't mean she's out of danger yet. But she did take Goba's life, so that was satisfying. First off, a very beautiful color page of Yontawa. But in the manga, as despair surrounds her a lot, Shuju arrogantly believe that this is the end of her, as they surround her with both Sao army, Rosso army, and the Goba army, with many armies around her. Indeed, it's so bad that even the mountain tribe members consider this to be not good at all. As the Quarong king says to them all to lead Yontawa towards him so he can slay her, and after that proclaims himself the true king of the mountain. Shuyu does the attack as they all tries to break through the attack, and the mountain tribe members all fight like more like animals than ever, because they tries to break through all this. It's during this time that Yontawa actually keeps her cool and says to everyone to follow her. And for the first time, the Rosso King and Shuju actually has faces of surprise, as she decides to pull an unexpected maneuver that none of them expected her to pull. Because they believe that since she's surrounded by four enemies of four sides, then she would make a swiftly gaps between Koba and the Kyuruso armies to be the escape. But instead she chose to charge towards Goba head on in order to take his head. As they do uh, as they charge against Goba, Goba still arrogantly believe to be uh, to be untouchable by the males as they form a pince. But then, as the strongest fighters of Baiyu and Shunmen reaches Yontawa, Yontawa shows again why she is called the King of the Mountains, as her swift blades cutting is not unlike that of To or even Baiyu, so to speak, because she cuts off heads of so many Kawairon people like they were made of butter. And finally, as the narration says that this is like a bullet penetrating through the ranks, Yontawa reaches Goba, and Goba briefly clashes with Yontawa, Bayu to a standstill. And while Bayu is indeed one of the strongest people on Yontawa's armies, I mean, heck, what else can you call a guy that can kick, steal shields, and crush people between them with his bare feet alone? So of course Bayu is no means a weak. I mean, he is definitely one of the strongest people of Yontawa's armies. But it's worth noting that he is still the subordinate of the mountain king called Yontawa. Also, it was revealed that technically a child Yontawa defeated the beast Bayu and made him human again. So what I'm trying to say is, Goba briefly clashes with Yontawa, and it really does look like this is the first fight for her. However, she cuts off his arm, cuts off his other arm, and eventually cuts off his head. All in all, without getting a single wound on her. So what I'm trying to summarize is, Baiju may be one of the strongest of Yontawa's armies, but Yontawa is in a league of her own. So, and this causes phases of confusion for Shuyu and Roso. It's and finally, after having slayed Goba, she screams to her army to retreat and stay alive no matter what. I have to say that is a very unexpected line coming from the Mountain King. I mean, yes, I understand even in this situations it's best for her to retreat, but the fact that she says, get yourself out of here alive no matter what it takes, is a line that I did not expect from her. I mean, she expected sacrifices in this battle, but now she all wants them to be alive. Either way, either way, the mountain, the Mountain King tries to retreat as Roso and Shunshiyu decides to pursue her. Now, now this will be a ferocious Chiron pursuit that will not let up even when night fell, meaning that the battle is not over yet, even when sundown. So with this, two of the relatives are dead, and there's only one left. However, it appears he is the only one who did not get killed yet, so to speak. That's basically this chapter. Despair did not win yet, so that is always a pleasant picture, so to speak. However, the despair is not over yet, so to speak. After all, there is. After all, now they're going to pursue her. So who knows who they might kill when they men tries to pursue her. But that's basically this chapter, and it was at least better than last week. So give me your thoughts if you have it.